Also making news at Sundance is a major makeover of the movie rating system. You know, the one that dictates whether a movie is G, PG, PG-13, or R. The new head of the Motion Picture Association of America, Dan Glickman, is meeting with movie makers at Sundance to talk about the changes. Now, the idea here is to make the process more transparent and much less confusing for both parents and movie makers.
One of the things they're going to add is a warning to parents saying, hey, this may not be really appropriate for little children. You know, keep them away. They've had these warnings for a while, but it's getting more specific.
A documentary that ripped the system is being released tomorrow on DVD, and Dailies' Priscilla Hojawala is here with that story.
Yeah, and Mike, this documentary debuted at Sundance last year, but still continues to generate a lot of buzz. This film is not yet rated, is an expose of the MPAA, a group that decides what you see when you're watching movies.
Yeah.
There's somebody.
There she is. Oh, Tommy. Yeah.
The filmmakers decide to hire a very unsuspecting private investigator to find out the identities of the people who are part of the MPAA board. This information is kept private from the public and filmmakers.
No one within the studio system would speak to us. I think, and there's a lot of criticism even within the studio system of this rating system. And, you know, everyone there was afraid of losing their jobs.
And that's one of the reasons why we came up with the idea of hiring a PI, which is that, you know, if no one will talk and no one from the organization is going to release information, if you can't do a documentary in the traditional sense about how this organization works, what else are you supposed to do?
The MPAA is one of the last vestiges of a censorship system.
They serve the studios. That's who pays their bills. That's who they are. I mean, they are the studios.
There are no experts associated with the process. I mean, they just go in there and, you know, try to make a decision completely untrained, completely without any standards to refer to.
The filmmakers also detail the preferential treatment the major studios get over independent filmmakers.
The MPAA, which represents the 6 major film studios, they make sure that the films from those studios get through with the ratings that those studios want. Now, independent films, the MPAA has no interest in rating them favorably. In fact, the independent films are the competition of the studios.
The difference between NC-17 and R rating could be millions of dollars because it definitely limits your ability to market the film.
And if you choose not to accept the rating, then your ads don't really run. You can't run TV spots.
The DVD includes extra clips of several different directors telling their stories about dealing with the MPAA as they explain how they had to edit their movies to get a more favorable rating.
Well, what could I cut? And they said, to be honest, we stopped taking notes. That's when my blood turned to ice water, because that's what you fear the most. When they say, from overall, that's the reason. There's 1,000 brushstrokes in this. You can't cut 10.
Oh, and just in case you're wondering, the MPAA gave this film an NC-17 rating because it includes lots of scenes that got deleted from other movies. And as we've been reporting on Dailies, this documentary helped push the MPAA to make some serious changes to the rating system.
And now the system is becoming more transparent. Thanks, Priscilla.